Alright, so this is going to be a video with, you know how Google made a new logo, and I already talked about that, and I think it's a really good logo in my opinion, but Verizon, the same day, or not the same day, but one day after, released a new logo, and it's a similar font to the one Google has. I am really wondering if Verizon did it just because, what's it called? Google did it. Are Did Verizon do it just because Google, so when someone searches new logo, they show up as well as Google? Maybe so they get a bit of fame from it? Or did they really want this new logo? It's supposed to be for, the idea of it is simplicity, honesty, and joy. That's what I'm reading it right now, and I don't know. Do you like it? I'm gonna get used to it. It's something weird now. It makes me feel a bit outdated, and Verizon now hasn't. It makes me feel a bit outdated having the old Verizon logo on the back of my phone, but Verizon now has a new logo to put on everyone's Android phones, and I'm so sick of them putting their logos everywhere on our phones. It's on the boot up screen right as I hold down the power button. I see the LG logo. Then I see the Verizon logo. It's so annoying. Then I see phones like the Galaxy S5 or the S4 Mini and the Note 2, which had on the power button, or not the power button, the home button, the Verizon logo. And the reason why Samsung put a fingerprint scanner on the home button, the real reason, not because Apple did it and they wanted to catch him with the fame, is because they wanted people to, they wanted Verizon, I mean, to stop putting logos on their home buttons. That's the reason why they put a fingerprint scanner there, and that's the reason why it was half-assed. They just wanted something there, so Verizon couldn't put their shitty logo on it, and I don't know. The logo, it has a small check on it instead of having the check be part of the V, or the Z I meant, but I don't know what to say. Um, uh, Now that you have a logo and you're starting from simplicity, honesty, and joy, you know one thing that is simplicity, honesty, and joy? You want to know what it is? Not putting logos on the back of our phones, our Windows phones and Android phones. Yeah, Apple phones don't have that problem because Apple controls all that shit. Even though but I don't really like Apple, their operating system, so I'm gonna have to deal with logos on the back of my phones. And at least on the leather G4, it's very hard to see the logo. But still, I'm not really a fan of this. The reason why they had logos on their phones, the carrier branding, tramp stamp, I believe is what other people call it. Um, I don't even know what else they say it is. But the reason why is if you find a phone on the floor or something, one of the reasons why is if you find a phone on the floor and it says a Verizon logo on it, you can take it into a Verizon store and they'll know whose phone, or they'll know what it is. But this is 2015. No one does that. Phones are always getting stolen and lost, so no one does that. Except 90-year-old grandmas who find phones on the side of the street and don't know how to use them. And another reason is if you ever do not know what carrier it is, but you could just do what Apple does and have the carrier logo in the software. I'd rather have the carrier logo in my settings going to like about phone and it will say carrier there instead of being on the back of my phone. That is so annoying considering everyone puts a case on their phone. I just don't like it. You know how people freaked out over the antenna lines on the iPhone 6? It's kind of like that. It just takes away from the overall look of the phone, especially phones like the Note 5 where you can't take off the back. Even in the Note 4 you could, so you could have bought a different back on eBay that didn't have the logo on it, but still, this logo is new, and the only reason why I'm talking about it is hopefully it's a fresh start to not put shitty logos on the back of our phones. I really hope it doesn't. And that would be the true meaning of honesty, simplicity, and joy. Yeah, I said it wrong, but I don't really care. I just hope we don't get logos on our phones. That's all I really have to say about this, and bye.